influence. We are hardball in our South Africa. Our South Africa is rotting because of Nigerians giving our children drugs. We are sick and tired.
South Africans are saying Nigerians must go. You all know we just came back from the Ghanaian July 26th demonstration where they said Tibo King and Nigerians have to leave Ghana. Now South Africans has joined the bandwagon and they are saying Nigerians must go. Well, is it just Nigerians? Guys, I want you to watch South Africans' reaction to this. Should we really blame South Africans for telling foreigners to leave their country, or do you feel South Africans not just want to share? Guys, let me know your own opinions in the comment section. I don't think I'm going to blame South Africans totally when they say they do not want foreign nationals in their country. Yes, I've gotten to understand some certain things about this South Africans not wanting migrants in their country, which I'll be explaining later on in this video. But let's watch people's reactions first and then we come back.
When South Africans are saying that they don't like foreigners in their country, sometimes I think I agree with them. Not because I support xenophobia, but I think we should all start to understand some things. If there were no foreigners in South Africa, let's say there were no other African countries in South Africa, I think South Africans would be able to solve their problems better. They would have been focused more on the white people. Their focus would be more on the problems of Orania or any other thing. Because these white people are indigenous, not indigenous, sorry. They have lived there longer before the other Africans came to South Africa. You understand? So those new people that came in also brought their own problems to South Africa. So now South Africans have to deal with the foreigners, like the Africans who came to South Africa for greener pastures, and also deal with the white people who will always choose the immigrants, who will always choose the foreigners over the local people, because they know that the local people are know their rights, they know what they want, they have experience in whatever they are doing, and yet they don't want to pay them the price or the amount of money that they need. But for a foreigner who is looking for opportunity, will take advantage and then make the South African look lazy. I am now beginning to understand South Africans. These are some of the things that we have to address. As Africans, before you travel to somebody's country, let's face the facts. Let's fix the problems in our country. Let's all understand that we all have different problems that we face before you go to see that opportunity and make it look like the people who live there are lazy and that they don't want to do any job, or they don't want to do this, or they don't want to do that. There are problems in everybody's country. Don't let it make it look like they are jealous of you because they are telling you to get out of their country. No, nobody is jealous of you, but you are making it harder for them to solve their problems. You are making the problem even more difficult, because the more you come in and troop in and create an impression that the country is better and that the people who live in it don't know what they have. That is not right. That is wrong. You are looking down on people and you are disrespecting them.
Not only say which country wants Nigeria exactly. Tell me one country that would be happy to really welcome Nigeria, because we think we are smart. I always say this: come to Europe. Some of the European countries, they refuse Nigeria visas because everything criminal. That's just the simple reason. We feel we are wise. We can outsmart people. Now look at the problem. South Africans are telling Nigerians to go. Really, go to that South Africa. Go to their prison. Go and see the numbers of Nigeria in their prison. From one criminal activities to other. Committing all manner of crimes in that country. They are not happy. The other day, the Arab country, Saudi Arabia, they banned Nigeria from entering their country. The excuse was because of the bad conduct and because of criminal activities. Go to the UK. They arrested some Nigerians because they were forging marriage certificate, everything. Come to some European countries. They know Nigeria from crime activities, which is very bad. We need to change our way. We need to start working on ourselves. The other day on TikTok, that Nigerian lady, she was calling for the killing of our fellow Nigeria, that they want to poison themselves. So any country that hear that now will really welcome you. Look at what is going on. We think we are go to Asia country. Go and see some Nigerian businessmen. What they are doing. Go and see some business Nigeria engage themselves in. No country, honestly speaking, no country really want Nigeria. That is the truth. We need to start working on ourselves. We need to stop blaming others if they say they don't want us in their country. Let us work on ourselves. Let us change our bad behavior. Let us change our criminal activities. We need to stop all those rubbish. I'm telling you, I say, if not, even Benin Republic, very soon, Benin Republic or even Ghana will say, okay, enough. Don't come to our country. Because go to Ghana now, go and see. Majority of Nigerian youth in Ghana, they engage themselves in same criminal activities, cyber crime. Then you see some young guys are even in Ghana now. Commercial sex workers. Nigerians, what is our problem? This one is not, we are doing ourselves more harm than good. This one is not smartness at all. We are not smart. But we are very foolish, believe me. For we to think we can outsmart people, we can shit on people and they will still be happy and they will still be welcoming. No. Of course, I know we have some few Nigerians who are very good. But your criminal activities, you are destroying your innocent brothers and sisters. People are denied their opportunity to strive simply because they are Nigeria. We need to change our ways. If not, very soon, no country will want Nigerians to come there. Mark my word, we need to start working on ourselves. We need to start thinking on how to retrace our step back. Stop thinking of how to outsmart people. Because we are doing ourselves more harm than good. I'm Mr. Z. I will be back.
Why is it that everywhere that you go, you are hated? I'm failing to understand. Why is it that every single country that you go, or most countries, nobody wants you? Like, why is it not Namibians? Why is it not Ghananians? Always, it's Nigerians. Do self-introspection, please. You go to these countries, you disrespect them, you don't abide by their law, and now you are making our job as Pan-Africanist difficult. How can I go and preach one Africa when you guys are behaving that way? Who is going to listen to me? When I go to the masses and preach one Africa, all that I get is, but do you see these people, what they're doing? They're disrespecting us. And one thing that annoys me so much, you even have the audacity to call our people, our men, lazy and whatever the names that you, guys, that is not the way to do things. You can't come to my country and seek refugee and we accept you. After that, you don't even respect their law. You don't respect, guys, there is why this thing is not happening to Ghananians and maybe Namibians or everywhere. It's only Nigerians. No, Mara Nigerians. You are making our job as Pan-Africanist very difficult. We can't achieve one Africa when you guys, you are still behaving in this way. And I'm not ruling out xenophobia. I know it's there. That's why this word even exists to even begin with. But there is no way that you guys, everywhere that you go, everyone just hates you for no reason. No, do self-introspection. You are making our job very difficult. How can I go and preach one Africa to the people that you guys have offended? No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with you guys. That's why today I have to reprimand you. You know, I am for one Africa. If you follow me, you would know that I'm for one Africa. In fact, I'm a very proud Pan-African.
You know what I wish for? I wish for legal foreigners that are enjoying life in South Africa just to come out and tell people how much they are enjoying this life. Simply because they're living a fair and honest life. They are legally here. They are not committing any crimes. They haven't stolen anybody's identity. They don't come out at night to grape and murder people. They're living an honest, clean life. How many of them are here? I wish those people can actually just come out and tell the lizards and frogs and rats and mosquitoes outside South Africa that South Africans are not xenophobic. This is one of the most accommodating countries you can ever find in Africa. And also tell them about the benefits of being a citizen, a legal citizen in South Africa. There is so much that they are enjoying. There is so much that they are enjoying every single day, and they're just living peacefully so with the rest of us because they are not causing any chaos, they are not committing any crimes. But you hear a lot of these frogs outside, they've got so much to say, and these illegal ones that are here, they've got a lot to say. How many doctors do we have in our hospitals that are from DRC, that are from Nigeria? Saloons are operated by who? People from Ghana. Most of them, not all of them. People from Nigeria. In your hotels, you got a lot of people that are working in hotels that are from Zimbabwe. In your restaurants, from Zimbabwe, most of them. Your Uber drivers and your Bolt drivers, most of them are not South African. This food delivery things, the scooter things, most of them are not South African. And you want to come here and you say South Africa is not accommodating, South Africa is xenophobic? Come on, man. I just wish people that are enjoying life in South Africa, because they are legal and they're not committing any crimes, can just come out and tell the world that, listen, if you are not causing any problems, committing any crimes, or doing anything that is wrong and against the law, you would be peacefully enjoying your life. Marrying their women, marrying their men, because you know what? There's nothing wrong that you're doing. You're just enjoying life. There's so much that is nice and beautiful about our country. Oh, but I'm telling you, you get the illegal rats that are just going on and on and on and on about how we are xenophobic and Afrophobic. Even the people that are outside South Africa that have never even set a foot in our country have got so much to say about things they know nothing about. But I'm asking those that are living in South Africa and enjoying the life and the benefits of being a citizen in South Africa, legal citizen, just tell these people, just tell them the truth. There is so much that South Africa has to offer for foreigners. And there is so many things that are beautiful about our country that you all don't know about.
Welcome to my channel. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. In as much as we feel South Africans are not being nice enough, they're not being, good people, they're not pushing the Pan-African dream by asking African nationals to leave their country. Do you think there is a genuine reason behind this? Mind you, South Africans are not just telling Nigerians to leave. They are telling Zimbabweans, Ghanaians, every other nationality apart from South Africans to leave their country. To me, before now, I would come out here and I will lambast South Africans, tell them, why don't you want foreigners in your country? Africa, we are one. But I just got to realize that most African countries are not really that developed. Yes, and most of the times, the real owners of the countries, the real South Africans, struggle to get many of these amenities. So it's like we in our country, we are struggling to get certain things. And then you, the foreigner, you're coming in to compete with this little available jobs and amenities with us. And I believe this is the reason why South Africans have been giving migrants a huge pushback, which to an extent I will not really blame them. Yes, it is their country, their wish. But the only part I do not just kind of like in the whole pushback is the way they go about it. Yes, there are diplomatic ways of, chasing migrants out of your country. For example, this one that they're not allowing migrants to use the public health system. That one doesn't really sit well with me. There are so many ways you can, put it out there that you don't want migrants in your country. But, going that out down to, depriving people of health care is the aspect I really do not agree with the whole, foreigners must leave. Yes, one thing I've noticed about this is that every African country should strive to, build their home. This is particularly for Nigerians. Take it or leave it, immigration all over the world in the next 20 years will not be the same thing. Why? Because every country right now is in recession, down to the Western countries, down to the most developed countries. Every country is protecting its borders. Every country is going through their own tough times. In 2024, it was declared that, you know, the United States and so many other Western states were going through recession. And, you know, it's not funny. You also the recent reports from the UK and the rest. There are complaints all over the world. Why? Because things are not the way it used to be. Fuel prices are crashing. You know, foreign exchange is just dropping every single day. And this has made a lot of people frown at immigration. So it is just understandable, and that is why everybody should strive to ensure that their country is better, particularly for Nigerians. Why? Because we have over 300 million Nigerians. Which country will be able to accommodate the whole 300 million? No foreign country can do that. Imagine 10 million Nigerians going into one country. Is that not a takeover? That is why when Nigerians flood any country in their huge numbers, you see the people coming out to shout and say Nigerians must go, Nigerians must go. Because why? Nigerians are coming in their huge numbers. And imagine a country with a population of 50 million and 10 million Nigerians are coming in. Nobody will be comfortable with that. So it's just a wake-up call for everybody, be it Nigerian, be it Ghanaian, particularly Nigerians, to ensure that back home is fine, back home is okay. You build a country, you build a legacy that even your generation to come will feel comfortable to stay in your country. Why? Because no country will be able to accommodate your country's population, and everybody is becoming greedy with their country's resources, with their country's healthcare, and a whole lot. But lovelies, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.